1 to go in the period. Jake Allen had that one bouncing on in the period.
Okay, 1 minute.
MB Restoration's experienced staff is there for you 24 hours a day. Did you know that at some point most homeowners will experience a fire or water disaster? MB Restoration's experienced staff will work with you and your insurance company to get things back to normal as quickly as possible. MB Restoration. Night or day, we're a phone call away. Visit MB Restoration on the internet at nerdblast.com.
When you're considering a reverse mortgage, at Wells Fargo, we're with you. If you're a homeowner at least 62 years of age,
1:01 to go. We're in the
convert your home equity to tax-free loan proceeds. Contact a reverse mortgage consultant today. Wells Fargo. Together, we'll go far. Consult a tax advisor. Wells Fargo Home Mortgage, a division of Wells Fargo Bank N.A., is an equal housing lender. Wells Fargo Bank N.A., FDIC.
In Peoria, call 309-681-3000. That's 681-3000.
Hi, this is Philip McRae of the Peoria Rivermen, and you're listening to 96.5 ESPN.
It was an eventful first period, lots of action, and a Rivermen 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play, despite the fact that their last shot came with 5 minutes and 13 seconds just gone by in the first period. It came on Nathan Oystrich's goal, the only one of the first period, and after that, Milwaukee was on the power play for what seemed like the entire period. Deller Over for elbowing, Dave Spina for interference, Anthony Nigro for delay of game. Those last two overlap just a little bit. And so lots of power play time for Milwaukee. They are 0 for 3. The Rivermen still have 1 minute and 10 seconds of power play time left when the second period begins, trying to add to their 1-0 edge despite the 11-2 advantage in shots for Milwaukee. Well, since it is the last day of 2010, we thought we'd take a listen back to Brian Munt's conversation with Darren Haydar, who this time last year was named the Player of the Decade in the American Hockey League by the Hockey News, and he's got a funny take on it, but an honor that is just unbelievable, the career that Darren Haydar has had and is still having back with the Chicago Wolves, and he started with this very same Milwaukee Admirals team, and he talks about that with our friend Brian Munt on the CJOB Radio Network.
It's definitely a great honor, but I think nobody's last in the league as long as I have. But seriously, I think it's a tremendous honor, and there's a lot of great players that have played in this league and gone through this league. So to be named that's it's definitely something I'll remember.
Started back for you in 2002 with the Milwaukee Admirals. That's your longest tenured team so far. What do you remember about playing at the Bradley Center?
I had great times in Milwaukee. It's where I learned to play in this league. Played under some great coaches, and I think they taught me a lot over the years, Todd Richards and Claude Noel. So I think they taught me a lot about being a professional and what it takes to play in this league.
You came through the college ranks. What was that transition like that first year?
I think for myself it came pretty easy. I don't mean that the wrong way. The first year I had a tough training camp in Nashville. I really didn't get anything, so I think that added to the fire for me. It made me want to be a better player. And right from the start there, I was fortunate that we had a couple injuries, and I got inserted into the lineup and played pretty well to start the season. And I think that year I learned a lot. I had a lot of older guys that showed me the ropes and showed me how to play and what it took to be consistent through 80 games.
Who stands out for your time there as an Admiral?
As older guys, definitely Tony Herkus and